Man, what a game, what a game, what a game. Just one more to go, guys. One more. Game 5, Raptors win big. 125-89 in a pure domination of the 76ers. Raptors pretty much won this game at halftime. The 76ers made a run at the beginning of that third quarter, but then the Raptors bounced back. Bend don't break, as they did not let the lead drop down to single digits and just held off the 76ers run and just made their own run and held them off in that fourth quarter and just blew it open after that. Raptors led by as much as 40 points in this game, a franchise record at that in the playoffs. To be up on a team in the playoffs by 40 points, especially in the second round, is just a feat of itself. The Raptors did not get carried away with the number of how many points they were leading by, and they put their foot on the pedal and never let down and just marched away to the big win. Domination, held the 76ers under 100 points once again, which is a key in this series. The Raptors defense has to be strong, and it was great tonight once again. Embiid and Simmons both shut down. Those two combined for 13 turnovers in this game. Ben Simmons had his hands full with Kawhi Leonard, but Kawhi wasn't shooting the basketball as much because he was playing more of a distributor in this game, making the right decisions and the right passes every time. And the rest of the supporting cast for the Raptors made them pay. Kyle Lowry, Marc Gasol, Serge Ibaka, Van Vliet even hit a 3 and another jumper in this game. And Danny Green made them pay big time. Pascal Siakam was healthier, didn't shoot the ball efficiently, but did rack up 25 points and hit some huge threes in the corner to make Joel Embiid really come out and start guarding him a little better. And then he just attacked and got to the free throw line for 10 free throws in this game. It was a great game from Pascal Siakam. Great bounce back game after his calf contusion game in game 4. But the Raptors as a whole shot the ball well, rebounded well. They won the rebounding battle, which was huge in this game, and just dominated, as the Raptors didn't have to play their starters in the last 6-7 minutes of the game. The game was pretty much out of hand, and you seen Jeremy Lin hit a couple shots, and Eric Moreland got a layup. You seen the Raptors empty the bench, and Jody Meeks hit a corner 3 for the Raptors. A solid game overall. Gets the bench guys some confidence going forward, and maybe they make an impact in game 6. So this is a good win for the Raptors. Solid game. Main reasons why the Raptors won today. First off, Kawhi Leonard attracted double teams all game long. Mike Scott was the primary defender on Kawhi Leonard this time, trying to use more of a strength and size to match up with Kawhi Leonard. But Kawhi Leonard still got double teamed anyway, and he made the right decisions, making the right passes, which led to hockey assists and wide open looks for the Raptors. Second, the main reason the Raptors won was Raptors' aggressiveness. Kyle Lowry came out strong and aggressive, set the tone early once again. Siakam was aggressive as well and made his impact felt throughout the entire game. Both guys made a big difference tonight. Third, the Raptors rebounded the ball better and even out-rebounded the 76ers, which was huge in this game, as the Raptors lost the rebound battle for pretty much the entire series until tonight, which is a big reason why the Raptors won. No second chance opportunities for the 76ers, and the Raptors held them to just one shot. And you know what? Ibaka, Gasol, Kawhi, all of them got on the boards big time and even attacked the offensive rebounding glass. Raptors won that too. So a great rebounding game altogether by the Raptors. Another reason the Raptors won this game, they made shots. 16 of 40, 40% from three-point land. Wide open looks. Danny Green was sniping them. Lowry hit a 4-point play. Van Vliet hit one. Can you believe Van Vliet hit one? Mr. Bet on yourself. I knew he'd come through. Hit a big shot. Had a couple steals here and there too. Solid game by Van Vliet. Bounce back game for him in the series. But as a team, they knocked down the 3-point shot. Marc Gasol was huge, knocking down the 3, spacing the floor, making Embiid pay for not playing defense on him. And you know, there was one play where Gasol was trying to get Serge Ibaka the basketball because he had the mismatch, and he was like, "Come Serge, come post up," but Embiid was slacking off him so much Marc Gasol's like, alright. Looked at the rim and just swish bombed it. Money from 3-point land tonight. 3 threes from Marc Gasol. Solid game. Another game he was in double digits. That's another reason the Raptors won. Even though Kawhi Leonard was only 7 of 16 in this game and didn't really look aggressive tonight, the supporting cast was fantastic. 6 guys in double digits tonight, as you got a great distribution of scoring all around, and everybody contributed both on the defensive end and on the offensive end, so the energy was at a high. Last but not least, the reason why the Raptors won this game, I would say, is a combination of 2 things. First off, Philadelphia's turnovers. 19 turnovers, most of them unforced, just bad passes by Embiid and Ben Simmons. Just did not look focused or ready for this game. And second, fast break. Holy smokes. The Raptors had 33 fast break points in this game, a franchise record. I never expected the Raptors to score 33 points fast break wise, especially in a playoff game where the game is completely slowed down to a half court. But Lowry pushing the pace and Siakam running out on the break led to multiple opportunities, whether it was semi-transition or in full transition. Raptors got wide open looks and knocked them down big time. Huge reason why the Raptors broke this game open in that second quarter. Raptors won that quarter 37-17, which pretty much put the nail in the coffin in this game, because the 76ers had to dig themselves out of a huge 20-point deficit after halftime, and they just could not get it down to less than 10, as the Raptors bended but did not break in this one, and they held them off. Solid game by the Raptors all around. Great game by the Raptors. 76ers are going back home to defend their home court in game 6 on Thursday, so the Raptors only have 1 day of rest, so the Raptors got to execute the game plan once again. You've seen what the 76ers are trying to do. Double team Kawhi Leonard and throw Mike Scott as the primary defender. Ben Simmons is the primary defender when he was on the court, but he was in foul trouble all game long. Didn't look aggressive enough and was just lazy for most of the game. Had a couple good drives there, but the Raptors held that off. Embiid had a respiratory infection before the game and did not look like himself. Was barely playing any defense, and the Raptors took that to their advantage and just executed against him in the pick and roll, and whenever he was covering a guy, just made sure that they knocked down those threes, especially Marc Gasol. Serge Ibaka took an elbow from Kawhi Leonard inadvertently to the head, was cut wide open, was bleeding at the top of his forehead, but he came back. 10 points from him, some great rebounding and energy from Serge Ibaka. He really provides the Raptors with a good toughness, which they need, and it was impactful having Serge Ibaka play. Nick Nurse ran with a bunch of different lineups. Since VanVleet was playing well, he ran with the Kyle Lowry and VanVleet combination, which worked for most of this game, because VanVleet is another guy which can run the pick and roll, which the Raptors were lacking, as Serge Ibaka and Marc Gasol got wide open looks in the mid-range, and the Raptors did a great job of getting good looks on the offensive end. But the most important thing that happened tonight, the Raptors defense was solid once again. Multiple efforts and people helping out. They ran to double team Embiid multiple times. He threw some errant passes, and the Raptors did a great job on chasing JJ Redick. He only had one open look, I believe, that he knocked down, but everything else was contested. Jimmy Butler does a great job. You're just going to contain him. He can't stop him. He had another solid game. Tobias shot the ball well, but overall, Brett Brown was unhappy with just the energy in that second quarter where the Raptors really gave it to them. And honestly, this is just one game. Can't get too high on this Game 5 win, but the Raptors got to take care of business on the road. Don't want to come back to Toronto for Game 7. Got to finish it off in 6 games, guys. Let's get it. Game 6, baby. Raptors got to win on the road. That's where you make your money and your dough, guys. Until next time. Peace. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the Raptors Wrap Up. Smash that like button, guys. Until next time. Deuces.